Another way to control the activity of our program is with the ternary operator. The ternary operator returns the first value if the expression is truthy, or else returns the second value. So it is a simplified version of the if statement, all right? So let's take a look. So let's say, back to our example of, let's say, a shopping cart, and we want to identify that, let's say if the shopping cart is empty, then we want to hide the checkout button, right? So let's say we're going to just create a variable and we're going to call it item count. So our application is tracking the amount of items in the shopping cart. So let's say the value is 0 because it has nothing. So let's say we are creating a variable in our application and we're going to call it, let's say, is checkout visible. All right, and we want to determine if this particular checkout button should be visible or not based on the items in the cart. So a simple way could be to use the ternary operator. And the way the ternary operator works, you provide these brackets and inside you provide an expression, first of all. So the expression is, let's say, item count is greater than 0. So if item counts are greater than 0, then the checkout should be visible, right? So you first provide an expression, which I did, right, which returns a value, which is true or false. And then you provide a question mark. That's just the syntax of the ternary operator. And then you provide whatever value you want to return if the expression is truthy. So in our case I'm just going to simply provide true. And let's say if the expression is false, then what do you want to do? So I'm going to provide a colon and then, then provide whatever second value should occur given the expression is falsy. So I'm simply going to say false in our case. So simply what I've written is that if the item count is greater than 0, then return true, and if it's not greater than 0, then return false. And whatever value is returned from this ternary operator, whether it be true or false, gets saved to this particular variable. And the variable, let's say we're writing a bigger application, is going to use this particular variable and do something with it, which is going to be show a button or hide a button based on this particular input. So since we're not building a larger application, this is a smaller concept that allows us to control the application flow. So this is how you use the ternary operator in simple use cases, and I'm going to talk to you in the next video.